Ismail Wolff. He joins me from Bangkok and is the Regional Director for human rights organization Fortify Rights. Thanks very much for your time. Just talk us through how big an impact this is having on Myanmar's healthcare system with the arrest and fear among healthcare workers.
Indeed, I think the arrests that you've mentioned there, as well as the attacks on medical facilities since February 1st, has really decimated the healthcare system. It's not just those attacks, though. Also, medical workers, doctors have been at the forefront of this civil disobedience movement by civil servants who have been protesting against the coup and against the junta. So at the moment, as this third wave of COVID sort of sweeps through the country, the healthcare system is really incapable of dealing with the situation. On top of that, the junta has enforced restrictions on the sale of oxygen, which is really hampering efforts of people to try and treat themselves at home or in other places where hospitals can't attend to them. And that's obviously, like any contraband, pushing up the prices of oxygen. So it's really a crisis that the healthcare system is unable and incapable of responding to at this time.
It's such a situation that many of us can't really imagine what it must be like there at the moment. And since February, we've had these reports of gross human rights violations, people being arrested. What is your organization hearing about what's still happening in Myanmar and the violation of human rights?
Well, over the past few months, Fortify Rights, we've been documenting what amount to crimes against humanity across the country by Myanmar security forces. Those crimes continue. These include the crimes of murder, torture, arbitrary detention, enforced disappearance. It's really a wholesale attack on the people of Myanmar. When the coup took place in February, there was an immediate and very unequivocal response from across the entire country, from the capital city in Naypyidaw down to Yangon and in all the ethnic areas, that no one was in support of this coup, and they wanted to return to civilian rule. The military responded with extreme force, and as I said, there are atrocity crimes and crimes against humanity. I think at the moment, according to UN figures, there are about 370,000 people displaced across the country. The needs are urgent, and what we've been calling for is an emergency coalition of UN member states to support not only efforts to isolate the junta, which would include arms embargoes, as well as economic sanctions, but also efforts to ensure that humanitarian aid and support for the people of Myanmar who are grappling under this COVID crisis really comes through international NGOs, humanitarian actors, civil society and local organizations, and doesn't seek to legitimize this junta, which in the eyes of the people of Myanmar, they've clearly said that they do not represent the people and are not actually supported by the people as the legitimate government of the country.
Good to speak to you, Ismail Wolff, live to us there from Bangkok. He's with the human rights group Fortify Rights.